Welcome to the Black Friday Thanksgiving edition of News of the Squared, where we're not taking anything off, but
we're ready to stuff your face. You still get a podcast for free.
Yeah, gobble gobble. So we have quite a bit. We have Ivan Rivera with us, as well as Mike Edwin, Mike Boyle. And we have VD Semblance. I can't remember who else we had. DJ Yeah Man. I think we had him. I can't remember who else. We had somebody else who was on the crew, but I can't remember who. Somebody else we had last week.
Tango Man and Shuffle Boy.
Single Man and Shuffle Boy, maybe that was it.
Tango Man and Shuffle Boy. Ah, good times.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
we give some good times for you.
Stories.
Yes, many stories for your Black Friday weekend to go with your leftovers.
Organic Man and Dyslexic Fettuccine.
Like, for example, this one from Autoblog, in which apparently The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, cannot fit into a Porsche Taycan. Which doesn't shock me, by the way. He's 6'5", 260 pounds, and but basically, apparently, they gave him a Porsche, and I guess what it is they were doing a scene for the Netflix film Red Notice, and so basically, he could not fit into the Porsche. Apparently, this has happened before. I guess Sean Connery couldn't fit into a Toyota 2000 GT during the filming of You Only Live Twice. But yeah, apparently he couldn't fit into this thing. But yeah, apparently, yeah, that's. I don't know why anybody's shocked by that though, because if you're built like a linebacker, odds are you're probably not going to be able to fit into your average sports car. I mean, I know, for guys like Jordan and stuff like that, they had to modify those kinds of cars for them to fit in those.
Right.
But it is kind of like the fat guy in little coat kind of thing with the car.
He's a large dude.
Yeah. Large rock in a little car. There you go.
You just can't rock it. Like other guys can.
No, you can't rock it. Yeah. The Rock says I can't fit in this fucking car. What else we got? What do we got, Mike?
I found something. I don't know if you can, I don't know how it'll translate to audio, but there's a Finnish website with kind of like Spencer Gifts kind of novelty toys and stuff, where apparently you can you have an inflatable cockfight. Where it wraps around your waist, and it's an inflatable and large penis. Looks about maybe about 2 foot long, and maybe about 9-10 inches in diameter, I guess. And
it's 35% off right now.
It's on coolstuff.fi. It's Finnish, but you get the idea. There's other cool stuff here where battle boobs. You could have a pair of inflatable breasts where you can attach like a shoulder and a waist strap and attach it to yours, and you can have boob fights with inflatable. There's all kinds of crazy shit on this website.
This page needs to be translatable.
Yeah.
I mean, the pictures are just great.
It's for 968 euros. Something like that.
Is that what it is? No way.
Is that euros? That is the euros still, right? I don't know. So yeah, but another gift idea if you want to get it across the pond in time for the holidays.
The best is, Mike, I don't know if you saw the picture of the box that it comes in.
Oh my God.
This is great.
Inflatable cockfighting.
Yeah, where literally the two cocks are together and it says BAM! And the one guy's kind of doing I don't know, some sort of gymnastics position, and the other guy's acting
he's falling over from the impact of a large inflatable penis.
Right, and the other one looks like he's like Cobra Kai-ing it or something like that. I don't know.
Cobra.
The hilarious dueling game where you're wearing a giant cock, where your weapon is a giant cock.
Why?
Box contains 2 giant inflatable cocks.
Yep.
That's enough said.
You know, if you're looking for the biggest dicks, you found them right here.
Yeah, all 3 of us. Wait, what are we
I'll
talking
tell
about?
you
Same
this.
thing? Okay, never mind.
I'll tell you this: if you were wearing this, there's no way you're fitting into a Porsche.
Nope. This won't
Of course,
fit.
you wouldn't need a Porsche.
This would greatly interfere with your operating of the radio. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, this would give you a whole new meaning to stick shift. The Rock says my cock is big. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I was trying to go well. I mean, it was like Rock, and then there's a.
Ejaculated too quick.
Well, it's I shot off my load on that one.
You're swinging too hard on that one.
Yeah, apparently so. Yeah. I just felt like there was some place to go with the,
You petered out,
Rock.
apparently.
Yeah. I forgot to take the blue pill. My bad.
You couldn't rise to
you can find this and much more like the Macho Mandalorian. You can see the Snyder Cut latest trailer if you want to. We're funny jokes on our Squares of the Roundtable Facebook page. And then there, stuff about the fact that Wonder Woman's coming out, about her shows, trailers, and then, pictures of palm trees that look like penises with sperm flying out.
That's why you don't Christmas lights on palm trees.
Right, exactly. And then there's the people who decided that Pirates of the Caribbean isn't Pirates of the Caribbean without Johnny Depp. Apparently, there's a petition with over 300 signatures to bring back Johnny Depp.
300,000.
300,000, sorry.
Wow.
300,000 to bring back Johnny Depp.
Wow.
And in fairness, I could use... could you really reboot the Pirates of the Caribbean without him at this point?
No.
Not even. Maybe you can get by with a passing of the torch with him as a cameo, but no.
Yeah, you'd have to almost try.
Not completely out of the picture, type of thing.
There's an example. It's funny. We were talking on Squares of the Roundtable about Optimus Prime. There's another example of a character that in the last 20 years has become like one
Captain
of those
Jack
iconic
Sparrow,
characters. Yeah. Seriously. I rode the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. There was no Jack Sparrow. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. But, that role, seriously, Johnny Depp's been in a lot of movies, but Jack Sparrow, that's probably maybe his most.
Would you say it's
role.
his definitive role?
At this point, yeah. Has to be. The only other role that would be close would be what, Edward Scissorhands?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, he's good in Ed Wood, but that was kind of more of a cult thing.
Right. And then what's the movie? What's the movie where he goes undercover and I think isn't Pacino? Is it Pacino or De Niro who's in that one? But I can't remember. It's like a mob kind of thing where he's real good in it, but I can't remember the name of it.
There's also the Sweeney Todd.
Yeah. I see that I'm a musical guy, but I've never been a fan of Sweeney Todd. So
yeah, me neither.
But I wonder if they could get away with doing like a Disney Plus show, with like the Adventures of Captain Jack Sparrow. You don't have to do much. You just let him do his wacky crap, and
right.
They'll probably get away.
Or maybe
with
even like a 6-episode arc or something like that, just to test the waters, so to speak.
Yeah. And they should have they should have inflatable cocks.
There's the life preservers.
Yes.
On guard.
Parlay. All right, what else we got?
This one from Yahoo. Apparently, the tree for the Rockefeller Center in New York is exactly what you'd expect for 2020. Every year, New York City's Rockefeller Center erects its iconic Christmas tree, the plush conifer. We're talking about erections here, which sits pretty on Rockefeller Plaza, is traditionally massive and opulent, topped with roughly 900-pound Swarovski crystal. The flashy display signals to the city and America at large that the holiday season has officially begun. Well, last week, Rockefeller Center gave a preview on Twitter of the donated 75-foot Norway spruce from Oneonta, New York, that would soon adorn its plaza. But when the same tree arrived at Rockefeller Center on Saturday, it fittingly had some 2020 vibes. The crane began to hoist the leafy lady upright, and boughs began to fall, leaving noticeably large gaps in its greenery. And pictures obviously on the Twitter feed for Rockefeller Center, and it's not very flattering. In responses to images and videos uploaded online of the shabby tree, Twitter users began to crack Charlie Brown jokes and note that the tree, much like the rough year most Americans have experienced due to the pandemic and a tense presidential election, is an epitome of 2020. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Charlie Brown, I have the saddest Christmas tree. Rockefeller Center says, hold my beer.
Yep. And The Rock says I can't get in my car.
You can't fit it in a Porsche either.
No. And he's going to cockfight you about it, too. Or we better get Jack Sparrow back, one of the three, yeah. So, Ivan.
Yes.
The world's largest White Castle has broken ground and in the location near Disney World.
Okay.
They have not been in Florida for 5 decades.
Jesus.
Wow.
But they just broke ground on the largest restaurant in the world near Walt Disney World Resort. It's expected to create over 100 jobs. I'm trying to see what size how big is this thing supposed to be? I mean, it looks monstrous. We're talking about 4,500 square feet.
That's
and
a whole,
open some.
That's a whole lot of hamburgers, man.
Well, I wouldn't call those hamburgers. That's for sure.
Whatever the hell they call them.
4,500 square feet, should be open sometime in 2021. Will offer Disney World guests another quick, affordable dining option, or, quite frankly, those who are hung over ridiculously from Pleasure Island from the night.
Or from downtown Disney.
Yeah, from downtown Disney.
It's a good hangover food.
Yep. So yeah, that's. But yeah, apparently
like a friend of mine says, White Castle is the only food that tastes the same way going in as the same going out.
Yeah, so they're gonna have.
Smells the same.
They'll have mac and cheese nibblers, chicken rings, corn dog nibblers, and of course French fries, and of course supposedly whatever they would call those. They have sliders. They have the Sloppy Joe sliders, chicken and waffle sliders. They have a chicken and waffle slider?
I would try
that.
I've
never seen that. I haven't seen that. That I'd try.
Yeah, well, they got that here in the city.
Do they really? I haven't seen that.
Yeah, they got them.
I like their crinkle cut fries. I like them.
Their fries are good.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had White Castle in probably like 30, 40 years. I just remember the one time that I made a mistake one time when I was drunk to open the bun.
So you look at the square patty with the holes in it?
And it looked like almost like they put like they smeared it on with like a knife rather than like meat, and it looked like some sort of like meat jam, and it was like, oh god, that's disgusting. After that, I couldn't eat White Castle ever.
Did you, Ralph?
No, thank God. But,
I have had,
I
think maybe about 2 years since I've had White Castle.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
There
used to be one, couple of them close to me, but they've closed down, so I'd have to travel down to, I think there's one on Randall Road in Lake in the Hills. Algonquin.
I mean, there's one not far from me at all, but I mean, the irony is, here's the irony. The one that's not far from me at all, across the street, is the Taco Bell.
Yeah, and you'd rather go there.
Right.
You have Taco Bell all the time, right?
Yeah, Taco Bell, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, a Taco Bell all day over.
So now, when you go to see the mouse,
White Castle.
you can get the sliders.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah, and then you can get the runs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Like I said, yeah. I just think it's just amazing because it's like of all the places you're going to make the world's largest White Castle, you're going to make it in Florida. But
When
okay.
you wish upon a star, get your sliders near and far.
Yeah, chicken rings.
shit your brains until you die, and if all your dreams come true.
This next story is kind of funny. You want to take it, Mike, or should
Okay.
I?
This one from uprocks.com. The Vatican is investigating why the apparently thirsty Pope liked a photo of a model's butt on Instagram. The Pope may be infallible in the eyes of Catholics, but even he makes mistakes on Instagram. At least that's the case if you consider one of the most recognizable living religious figures getting caught liking a photograph of a model's butt to be a mistake. Social media was abuzz earlier this week when images of a model in a schoolgirl uniform circulated with what looked like a like from the Pope's official Instagram account. Franciscus. That account, which is mostly just pictures of the Holy See fully clothed, apparently had liked an image of Natalia Garibotto. Garibotto? Garibotto, for those who are looking for it. A screenshot of the Pope's handle among the likes quickly went viral. As the Catholic news agency lays out, it's unclear exactly when the account liked the butt, although it appears it was not an altered image. Pope Francis, he likes big butts and he cannot lie.
Mm.
The
Well,
picture,
maybe he... Did you see the Pope Francis using the cockfight stuff?
yeah, liking that shit on Instagram.
Yeah. He'd
Smashing that like
fit
button.
in the Porsche.
Mm-hmm.
He would fit in the Porsche. That would be something.
Pope Mobile Porsche, that's what we need.
Right, and then he could drive through White Castle.
In
Pick
the
up some
Porsche,
sliders.
where
In the Porsche.
The Rock would not be able to follow him, though.
Right, exactly. You know, him and Jack Sparrow. Him and Jack Sparrow need to hang out, drive the Porsche, go get some White Castle, and then go watch the inflatable cockfight going on.
Yeah, and then
There you
watch
go.
the lighting of the shitty tree at Rockefeller Center.
Exactly. Because at that point, The Rock says we can't get an erect one.
So anyway, sources close to the Vatican press office confirmed to CNA that the Pope's various social media accounts are managed by a team of employees, and that an internal investigation is underway to determine how the happened.
Okay.
We need to find out who was in the room when it happened.
Natalia Garibotto's management and publicity firm used the papal accounts for publicity purposes. Of course, she retweets the video of the booty. She's like in a really short schoolgirl, and with some nylons, and she's shaking her butt, and she comments, "At least I'm going to heaven."
Okay.
How do you spell the last name?
Garibotto.
Yeah, now Jeff wants to see it.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah. Well, we're following the
let's
Iron
see what
Sheik,
she
so
looks like.
can't be any worse than the Iron Sheik's account.
Oh, we haven't had the best of the Iron Sheik this week. We
Yeah, we gotta
do that.
find us an Iron Sheik
There's
tweet
some
for today.
good Iron Sheik this week, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, she's special. No, yeah, okay. Wow. Hello. Wow. Yeah. I understand why the Pope felt holy enough to want to like that. Okay. So. Oh no, what happened? No, they were not supposed to do that. I hate when that happens. I went to go check the one thing and then it basically pulled away from all the stories for the News of the Squared. I love when that happens. Thank you. So now I got to get all the way back there and I've got to pretend that I actually have it and I know what I'm doing, but I don't. Let's see. Where did it go? Where did it go? Come on. Any day now. Where are we at? Come on. I hate when this happens. Here we go. This is what we were looking for. So this one, ironically, is from radio.com. It was posted on the Scores website. Miami Heat player Myers Leonard reveals how many beers he needs to get drunk, and it's a lot. So apparently, Myers Leonard can only stomach, but needed to stomach in order to feel a buzz. He's 7 foot tall and 260 pounds. He went to the University of Illinois and is a former Miami Heat and a Portland Trailblazer center who's a free agent. Leonard could quickly shotgun a beer, the feat that brought him some newfound popularity inside the NBA bubble and started a trend through the league. I knew I wasn't even in the same realm. Let's see. So I'm kind of looking at that. There's a whole bunch of videos here. Apparently he's drinking like a madman in these things.
Okay.
Okay, so he's literally inhaling the beer.
It was like
Wow.
chugging 'em.
Chugs.
There's a whole bunch of like the video on the Spurs of the Roundtable podcast. According to his, depending on my food intake, I would say 8 to 10 beers is a buzz. Between 13 to 15 is drunk, and then once I can get to 20, then we're really cooking. But I can drink a lot of Coors Light.
That's like Andre the Giant levels drinking.
Wow.
The hosts were a little surprised that he didn't say was more, saying 20 seemed like an appetizer based on the previous video. But half an entire case of beers to get drunk, 13 to 15 cans, about 2.5 times Leonard's career scoring average, just to get buzzed. But yeah, so basically this guy from the NBA, it takes about 13 to 15 Coors Lights to get him drunk.
Wow. Crazed.
Do we want to keep going, or we want to go get some Chic?
Yeah, let's find some Iron Sheik tweets before we proceed.
Okay. Should I go with you over there? Because I can. Iron Sheik is our man. Iron Sheik is really.
Yeah.
And he's on Twitter. He's phenomenal. He's the Iron Sheik.
So get your Sheik on.
Get your Sheik on. Let's see what we got. Hulk Hogan, you are worse than the last pass from Tom Brady. This is the most recent one. Let's see. We must continue to practice to never be the jabroni.
Yeah.
These are more recent ones. My cabinet pick for today was the Corn Pops. Maybe next time Honey Bunches votes, you dumb son of a bitch. I'll tell you, there's some really good stuff here, like Fuck You Monday. One of these nights you can go fuck yourself. There's a whole bunch of love for The Undertaker because The Undertaker retired from pro wrestling. Let's see, beyond a reasonable doubt, go fuck yourself.
Wow.
This one might be my favorite of the week. Never trust a big butt and a smile, you dumb son of a bitch.
Should have told the Pope that.
Yeah, before he liked it.
You know what? Well, no, it's from that song, that Belle Biv DeVoe song, that Poison song.
Oh yeah, that girl is poison.
Never trust a big butt and a smile, and he says, "You big dumb son of a bitch." That's great. Let's see what else we got. Hulk Hogan is still worse than the fucking Jets. Enough said. Hulk Hogan, you were much worse than the NFC East. Much worse.
Wow.
Let's see. All of a sudden, he's tweeting at Bette Midler, and I don't know why.
What?
He starts tweeting. He's like, hello, at Bette Miller from a distance. Can I suplex jabronis?
Oh my god.
Let's see. I have enough ice cold beer for 7 hours of football. Now bring on the Octobox, who Scott Henson Bubba. I think that's the guy from Red Zone.
Ah.
Okay.
Let's see. He watched the Fresh Prince reunion. He says, I'll be honest with you. I watched the Fresh Prince reunion. It made me happy. Then sad. Then happy. Then sad. Then happy again. Like watching Jets game, but with a happy end. I recommend you watch it, Bubba.
Okay.
And it's all caps, right?
Yeah, everything's
always in caps with him.
Let's see. Again, this is just like within the last 24 hours or these. I have a toasted everything bagel with chive cream cheese and lox and tomato. If you put capers on it again like last week, I beat the fuck out of you. I might have to put that one. I might have to post to my Facebook page. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. That makes me laugh for all the wrong reasons. Which is I have nobody. Well, here we go. This is from 2 days ago. Nobody puts baby in a corner unless you want to get suplexed, you dumb son of a bitch.
Rest in peace, Patrick Swayze.
Let's see. Hulk Hogan, you are worse than my neighbor's true to casserole. She keeps bringing it here. I keep throwing it out. Breaking news, go fuck yourself. Now the moment has come where you can go fuck yourself. Fuck Zoom. Hey, Twitter, you jabroni. I think I'm going to sit here and virtually suplex you.
Wow.
Hulk Hogan, you are worse than fake lunch plans. Some of you are Junior Mints jabroni. Some of you are Milk Duds, dumb son of a bitch. But I promise, either way, you can go fuck yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The Sheik likes the Popeye's chicken sandwich. I can be honest with you, I can eat the Popeye's chicken sandwich all fucking day and night.
Okay.
Fuck you, fucking your opinion, you fucking jabroni. I swear to God. I mean, it's anytime between now and Sunday, you can go fuck yourself. When we look back at this time and reflect, just remember to go fuck yourself, you dumb son of a bitch. Here's the best one. Hulk Hogan, I love you, Bubba. You are real, not a jabroni. And then underneath, official sources stated this is false and misleading. This was my favorite. I used this one on somebody else. I'll be honest with you, Die Hard, it's a Christmas movie. If you don't agree, you can go fuck yourself.
So we have a Die Hard story on the Squares page.
Yeah, we do. This could go on for a while. He's got I swear to God, he's got stuff like multiple times a day. I mean, my favorite is that he wanted people to play along. Now it's your turn. Hulk Hogan, you are worse than ... Should we look at what certain people had? Stepping on a Lego in the middle of the night while running in the bathroom to pee. When you forget an assignment due date, you jabroni. Moolah when she didn't like you, or Greg the Hammer smoking marijuana in the car. David Banner the scientist. Why are you stealing his plight for your gimmick, Hogan? I believe it meant Bruce Banner. Idiots. The fake IRS call saying their name is Hulk Hogan, but accent thicker than a Cherokee. Worse than Hillary Clinton versus Paul Heyman in a whipped cream kiddie pole match. Yikes!
Oof.
Yikes! Yikes! Whipping your butt 100 times and you still can't get it all. You still can't get it all off. Let's see what else we got. Zipping your pants and getting your dick caught in your ow.
Yep.
Oh.
This one's pretty good. The only thing worse than Hulk Hogan is Hulk Hogan. A wet fart that smells like cabbage in the black pot with white specks sitting on a lukewarm stale water in the sun for 3 days. Let's see. People in line at the intersection dicking with their phone instead of paying attention when the light turns green. That'd be me.
Put your phone down while you're driving, Jeff.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm at the light. Anyway, a flea of 1,000... The fleas of 1,000 camels infesting my crotch and my arms being too short to scratch.
Sounds like another story we're going to talk about later.
David Arquette responded.
Really? What did he say?
Me winning the WCW championship, that's kind of true. That did happen, by the way. That legitimately did happen. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of them, but yeah. So I think we've got enough Sheik.
Follow the Iron Sheik on Twitter.
Yes, absolutely. He's great.
Yeah. I'll never let
All
you
right. What else we got, Mike?
Here's a heartwarming story for the holidays. Mystery surrounds the Idaho Secret Santa giving out $500,000 to families. But my first question is, can I get a temporary residence in Idaho? It's moments like this that want to make a happy holiday season so special. A blind man is surprised with thousands of dollars in gift cards, and a teacher is given a new car at her school. A, quote, Secret Santa has been giving out gifts to people in the East Idaho community for the last 6 years. Nate Eaton, according to news director of East Idaho News, has been covering the mysterious donor for years. This year, more than $500,000 will be given to area families. Inside Edition's Digital Lay Sheps has more. And, of course, that's the link to another page, and I don't have the link, so... Oh, there's a video for it. But it's on yahoo.com/entertainment. But, yep, there's... That's a cool thing that every year around the Chicago area, there's someone who puts in a gold coin in the bucket for the Salvation Army. And those
rare
are worth
ones.
worth tens of thousands of dollars. That gets the Salvation Army, and it seems like every year somebody gets one. But so yeah, the Idaho. I don't know if anyone, but the Idaho Secret Santa will be getting any cockfighting sets for people. Though,
I was going to say
for needy families.
I wonder how many sets that is for 500,000.
Yeah, how many you can buy for $500,000?
Yeah, how many cockfighting sets can you buy for $500,000?
I don't know how many.
How has that not been a radio thing yet?
But the cockfighting thing?
Well,
yeah,
it's radio.
how is no one?
I think that would be more for like a fucking bachelorette party type of thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would like. There's a part of me where I'm almost half tempted to like buy a box and send it to Garrett Dillabatte and see what the hell Howard Stern does with it. And just be like, you're welcome. I want to see like two of the people have to like. I don't know.
Yeah, they'll probably take pictures of it, man. Even make more money.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Like I said. Anyway, this one from the Denver Post. So we talked about White Castle, but we have more about fast food this week. So apparently, In-N-Out Burger has now opened in Aurora, Colorado. And Aurora, Colorado, and the wait time to get food at one point was a staggering 14 hours.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
The wait time was 14 hours. That was how popular it was to get in and out at the grand opening.
Wow. All this for... You think they'll have those lines when they get to the White Castle in by Disney World?
I don't think so, but you never
I
know.
think they'll have enough time to go to the bathroom from the White Castle.
Yeah, well, yeah, probably the. Well, I mean, I guess the deal is this is the furthest east that they have any place outside of like the West Coast. So I guess that's kind of the big deal because that In-N-Out's kind of like a West Coast thing. We don't
like
have
Jack in the
In-N-Out.
Box.
Right. I think we have In-N-Out burger here, don't we?
Nope.
No. Oh no.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Five Guys. Never mind.
Yeah, no. We don't have In-N-Out. We have a lot of stuff. I mean, but we don't have.
In-N-Out.
We don't have In-N-Out, and we used to have Jack in the Box back in the day when I was a kid, and then I think they kind of left the area, but there might be
the last Jack in the Box I remember was located on Fullerton and Belmont in Chicago. That was the last time I remembered a Jack in the Box being anywhere. So,
yeah, according to the article in the Aurora Police Department Twitter feed, that they've opened 2 locations, one in Colorado Springs and one here in Aurora.
Jack in the Box?
No,
for In-N-Out. For In-N-Out burger.
In-N-Out burger. I was like,
but yeah, 14 hours. Wow. I mean, that's...
One time at around 4 p.m., the vehicle line was estimated to be about 2 miles long.
Wow.
Wrapping around the mall property twice.
Sure.
Look, I'm all for going and getting some new types of fast food, but that's
14 hours, man. That's a long fucking haul.
I can wait a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I can wait a couple weeks. I mean, I thought the line, the fact that the line at Raising Cane last week wrapped around the building was bad. And I'm like, forget that. Screw it. I mean, I'm not 14 hours. Fuck that. No way.
Yeah.
If the line's that long, no way.
No. That's a long haul.
I'll go to McDonald's or something. I can wait a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Lego has unveiled its largest ever set. It's 9,036 pieces. It's for the Roman Colosseum.
Damn.
If it builds like it looks on the pictures here, and Mike can see this too, it looks pretty damn amazing.
Does it come with a little Lego Russell Crowe?
Are you not entertained? I don't know, does it? Hold on.
I will have my vengeance in this life or the next.
That is the greatest line ever, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's one of the best movie lines.
Yeah, I am, I mean, literally, there have been a few times where, like, I'm watching, like, I'm passing through, like, flipping channels, and it's like, oh, we're right at that moment. We're about 2 seconds from that moment. Yeah, from that scene. Okay, I gotta stick here for a minute.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, come, why don't you remove your helmet? I command you to take your helmet off, and he takes it off.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
like,
and the music, Yeah.
Like, there have been a couple times where it's like, I've got family over, and they're like,
so,
change the channel. Change the channel. No, not yet.
Scheduled to launch on Black Friday, November 27th, that is, the Coliseum Lego build takes the title of the largest set from the 7,500-piece Millennium Falcon that came out a couple of years ago.
Mm.
And it's the Coliseum is 10.5 by 20.5 by 23.5. So it's like
wow.
like 2 foot by 1.5 by almost a foot high. And comes with a coffee table style book of building instructions with inspiring design and history facts. And yeah, looks pretty awesome. Looks pretty good.
Yeah. Hey, so
largest Lego set to date.
So explain this to me. Apparently, they caught somebody in the camera angle like a cameraman
Okay.
or something for the
All right.
Mandalorian?
There
Is
was
that
an
what
episode.
happened?
This was last week's episode of The Mandalorian. That was episode 4, The Siege, and that's like chapter 12, I think, where Mandalorian and his buddies, Grief Karga, played by Carl Weathers, and Cara Dune, played by what's her name?
Gina,
the MMC
Gina,
fighter, less angry Rosie O'Donnell.
Gina
Cara,
something like that.
Yeah.
She was in the Deadpool movie too, by the way.
Yes, she was less angry Rosie O'Donnell. And
Oh,
apparently
she
there's
not
a
look
split
like
scene.
Rosie O'Donnell.
No,
She
that
looks
was,
a lot better
that was a
than
line
Rosie
from
O'Donnell.
Deadpool. Anyway,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
there's a scene where our heroes are turning a corner to blast some stormtroopers, and there's for one almost like a half a second, and I went to the episode the next morning and I confirmed. For half a second, there is a shot of a person who was around the corner, a stagehand of some sort, with wearing a plain greenish gray T-shirt and blue jeans, and looks like a Fitbit or a digital watch or something. Where you see his arm and his thigh and his leg for like half a second. And apparently Wikipedia, the online fandom, has already created a page for him. His name is now Admiral Jeff Bluejeans. Human male, born prior to 19 BBY. That's a Star Wars term for, I don't know, whatever. And apparently
Before Yavin.
Right, exactly. Battle of Yavin. Okay, and yep, he's canon. Somebody's made an action figure for him already.
Yeah, where it's half the body. I saw
Yeah,
that.
it's just like half of the bulkhead, and then there's the guy's arm and leg and a watch.
Yeah.
So,
That's like the coffee cup from Game of Thrones. Or
exactly.
whatever the hell
They
it
had their
was,
coffee
or-
cup Game of Thrones moment. Like,
Yeah.
how could they miss that?
Well, it just goes to show you once again not everything is perfect.
Or maybe it's like, okay, it's there. Let's see if anybody catches it. Oh, we'll get some buzz off of it.
You think it was
Maybe.
contrived? You think it was done
I
on
don't know.
purpose?
I
You
think.
think maybe it's just all a publicity stunt in the hopes that somebody
Yeah.
make an Easter egg or something, you know.
I mean, they obviously must have seen it when they were cutting it in the final cut.
Yeah.
Disney could have been like, all right, we'll spend a couple $1,000s to remove it.
Yeah.
But they
Or
didn't.
if they
Probably
don't,
what it-
just say don't worry about it.
No, they said nope. Carl Weathers directed the episode, so we have Carl to blame for that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, so yeah, there's a Mandalorian guy in blue jeans on the Mandalorian.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
But not as good as this next story from PBS. PBS of all places, by the way.
EBS.
PBS.org. Dogs poop in alignment with the Earth's magnetic field, study finds.
Interesting.
What?
You heard us.
I was waiting for Ivan to have that
Now-
reaction.
Now
Dogs poop in alignment with Earth's magnetic field.
this story's from 2014, but it's still quite
is it?
relevant because now they have Snoopy on PBS. So for the Charlie Brown Christmas special, will Snoopy be pooping in alignment with Earth's magnetic field? That's the question.
I didn't realize this was from 2014. I don't remember where I saw this, but they must have repurposed it. But this is hilarious.
Okay.
So the study suggests that dogs are sensitive to small variations in Earth's magnetic field. After examining 70 dogs of 37 breeds over 2 years, 1,893 defecations, and 5,582 urinations, researchers found that under calm magnetic field conditions, dogs prefer to excrete with the body being aligned with the north-south axis, avoiding east-west altogether. Dogs were observed in a free-roaming environment, meaning they were not leashed and not influenced by walls or roads that would influence their linear movement.
Okay. Oh,
That's the learning never stops here at Squares Roundtable.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, that's brought to you by the letter SHIT and 1, 2, 3.
And of course, your taxes. F you.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got?
Next story from the Daily Mail. Apparently, well, we had that. There's that meme about not decorating palm trees for Christmas. Well, apparently, someone in Belgium did the same thing. But it was not our intention to install Christmas lights to remind people of a penis. Mayor apologizes for Belgian town's phallic Christmas decorations.
God.
This is
cool.
a Belgian mayor has admitted to local residents that he did not intentionally set out to make this year's Christmas decorations appear quite so phallic. The new Christmas lights, made using colors of the city, were recently installed in the municipality of Oudenburg in the Belgian province of West Flanders, and several local boroughs.
Flanders.
Officials were officially thinking of candles, but then decided a flame at the top of the white column was a cliche, so they put a blue ball instead.
God.
So, however, it was not long before residents realized the new festive decor...
Oh, it was long!
It was long, all right. Before the new festive decor looked more like male genitalia.
I saw those pictures.
You can see these pictures on the Squares Roundtable Facebook page. But yep, the mayor has admitted to local residents that he did not mean to make this year's Christmas decorations look like dicks. So need to send the Belgian mayor from that Finnish website a cockfighting set.
Yeah. We should send him one of those. Maybe that'd be helpful. Hey, Ivan.
Yeah.
Did you want Neil Peart's Chrome Sling drum kit?
Do I want it?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want Neil Peart's Chrome kit? Why? What do you got?
Well, last week we talked about...
No, it's Neil... So Neil Peart's Chrome Slingerland drum kit is going up for auction.
Oh.
The original kit, which he used for Fly By Night through 2112, is going up for auction. And they're expecting the selling price between $100,000 to $160,000.
Yeah,
you can get information at Bonhams. The kit was originally purchased by Neil Peart in the summer of 1974 from Long and McQuaid in Toronto, just after he joined Rush.
Wow.
I believe this auction happens in December, by the way.
Well, not that I'm ever going to come into that kind of money, but if I did, I would not be shy about it.
Who's your favorite drummer, Ivan?
My favorite drummer?
Yeah.
Well, that's a baited question. New or old?
New. Old.
New?
Old.
Well, let me see. Well, I mean, I like Cozy Powell. I like Neil Peart. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that's where I would be.
Yeah, so you can auction, you put in your bid for Neil Peart's drum kit.
Wow. That'd be
$1.
That'd be mind-blowing.
As long as they drop me in like a thing of water, and then I could play the drums.
Well, there were times where he actually harnessed himself and played in all different positions with the drum kit going around.
Mm.
He's done.
Is that Spinal Tap? Is that where they do that? Where
Kinky.
They drop them in the water? They can do that.
I believe so.
I think it's been a while. Yeah.
Speaking of bumping around,
like that anyway. Yeah.
That's from Newsbreak app. Bumper cars on ice is coming to Illinois.
Bumper cars on ice. Yeah, that sounds dangerous.
Nope. Looks awesome. Sounds awesome is what it sounds like.
Only if everybody has jousting cocks on.
And, of course, it needs me to load an app in order to read the article, which is bullshit.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, okay. So we know bumper cars on ice are coming to Illinois.
Head to Jack Frost Winter Village in Chicago. That's where it's happening, apparently.
Okay. Great.
Da-da-da! Music question of the day. Okay?
The answer is yes.
Ready. Who duetted with MC Scat Cat on Opposites Attract?
Paula Abdul.
Ta-da! Ding, ding, ding. You're a winner.
Okay. It's some music trivia for you.
All
Here's some
right.
trivia. I'll give you
Hey,
one.
Ivan, did you want to buy a private jet membership?
A pirate jet membership?
Yeah, because apparently you could buy that at Costco.
Okay.
Not a pirate jet with Jack Sparrow. It's a private jet membership.
Yeah, private jet. There's a private jet memberships are now available at Costco. You know, right next to like the olive oil and the free cheese samples
And the pallets of watermelons you need to buy.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
apparently that's
you can't
available.
buy one at a time. You have to buy everything in bulk. So,
Right.
probably got a pack of those.
For members, they get a 12-month membership plus a $3,500 Costco shopping card and $4,000 flight credit. Travel on a private aircraft, guaranteed nationwide aircraft availability all year, access to special events, a complimentary 1-year Inspirato membership for luxury vacations, and a dedicated account management team to help you plan more. Wheels Up has a fleet of 300 private aircraft as well as 1,250 partner aircraft, including a fleet from Delta, that range in the size that fit the members' needs. Would you like to take a guess how much the 12-month membership is?
Let's say $100,000,
No, it's not that high.
$50,000,
Lower.
$25,000.
$17,499.99.
Oh,
What the fuck?
99
Here.
cents. Get out of here.
So
99
basically, for
cents.
about 18 grand, you can have. The amusing part is after you get the flight credit and you get the $3,500 Costco card. You know, okay, so you knock off another $7,500. I mean, okay, so really it kind of knocks it down to almost about 10 grand. You can fly anywhere you pretty much want
Bad. That's not
for
bad.
a year.
Well, $4,000, so that $4,000 on a private plane.
That's not bad.
Yeah, for all the food stuff for a year. Yeah, well, depends on how often you're using it. I mean,
Oh, for how far
$4,000
you're
could
going,
go fast. Yeah,
Well, you
$4,000
better
can
go,
get used up real
especially-
fast.
Yes, again, of course, where you're going, especially now with this stuff going on.
Now, I'd rather
Well, no.
rather get in a Porsche with The Rock.
Actually, it's funny. It does say
I would buy. I would,
that they will, they're doing precautions for COVID and all that stuff. In fairness, the irony is this to me would seem safer than anything else. I just find it hysterical. It's like, hey, honey, okay, you got the chicken? Yeah. Did you get the toilet paper? Yep. Did you get the sanitizer? Yeah. Did you get the Costco private jet membership? Oh yeah, absolutely.
well, yeah,
Right.
they were talking to me while I was on checkout, and I figured, why not?
Right next to the lady giving out the pizza samples.
Right. This reminds me of like
And the
the
Star
old.
magazine.
This reminds me of like the old those old catalogs from back in the day where you could literally find anything in there, and you're like flipping through it. It's like, look, Jimmy Hoffa's remains. Oh my god, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where literally you could find just about anything. That's what this reminds me of. It's like,
You go ahead and you can buy a whole bunch of things with S&H green stamps.
They'll send you, ship you plans to build your own hovercraft using 2 vacuum cleaners.
right, exactly that kind of thing. I mean, that's what it
Yeah,
kind of reminds me of. It's like,
Yeah,
I wonder if you could use your.
They'll give you all the parts, to go ahead and make your own aircraft. A mop bucket, fan and umbrella.
Oh yeah, that's
There you go. Hand them your Snap card. See how that goes.
What do we got next? What do we have next? Someone has made their own advent calendar based on the movie Die Hard, where it's Nakatomi Plaza, and there's a slot. You pull a slot on the side of the building every day closer to Christmas. Hans Gruber falls a little bit further down Nakatomi Tower.
That's so bad.
Okay, how morbid is that?
Mr. McLean.
That brings us to our other music story of the day that Ivan has wanted to talk about for a while now, which is about Sex Pistols star Johnny Rotten being bitten by a flea after rescuing squirrels.
Actually, what it was with Johnny Rotten, okay, I mean, he's been inviting a bunch of squirrels over into his house, okay, and apparently he had gotten up and was wondering what was happening, and when he looked down into his genitalia, he had found a number of bites all over him and had discovered that he had obtained fleas from feeding the fucking squirrels.
Attacked by small parasitic bugs, which left itchy bites all over his body, including his nether regions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, "I looked down this morning at my willy, and there's a fucking flea bite on it. And there's another one on the inside of my leg."
Yeah. He feed them squirrels, Johnny. You'll get rotten quick.
He endured the flea bites after he befriended a bunch of squirrels at his Venice Beach home in Los Angeles, and he said he's taken to smothering himself in Vaseline to ease the discomfort because he doesn't want to blame the poor squirrels. He had a quote, "The bites, wow, last night was murder because of it. I was itching too. It's such a poxy thing to get caught out on. The only way around it, because I'm not going to blame the poor squirrels, is to Vaseline my legs. I hope they don't get the wrong idea." He also noted he's been spending a lot of money to keep his new furry friends happy and well fed. He explained in his new book, "I could be wrong, I could be right. Quote, I'm determined to keep my squirrel friends independent, you know. There's no petting. If they want to nudge up, that's fine. But I know it's for a peanut and not because I'm lovely. Wow, do they love me for the food I buy them? I'm definitely spending a lot of money on these little fuckers." So apparently Johnny Rotten has a squirrel fetish.
Now we really know he's nuts.
Yeah, seriously. By the way, apparently, Mike, we need to friend Carl Weathers, because according to this, director. Okay, you saw this. He responds to every fan tweet.
That's cool. Good old Apollo Creed finding new life. I know, of course, he's the voice of Combat Carl. That's awesome.
Yeah, so
and he's Grief Karga in The Mandalorian. And of course, he directed the last episode where apparently there was a mistake where the stagehand was seen. Anyway, so that's cool. Yeah, he's on Twitter, and I follow Carl Weathers. I think it's real Carl Weathers on Twitter. And he responds to nearly every fan tweet. That's awesome.
This one from comicbook.com. Toronto residents think the Ninja Turtles are on their way after a glowing green sinkhole opens up.
It's the ooze, man!
A sinkhole in Toronto has a bunch of internet commenters thinking that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are not far behind. An image of a strange phenomenon got posted on Twitter by BlogTO. The site nailed down the location to be Hastings Avenue in the city, and people from all over weighed in on how strange it looked. Of course, that kind of ooze has been responsible for all kinds of heroes in fiction, possibly the most famous example being the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It would seem that the sinkhole is some kind of test being put on by the Toronto Water Department. There was a dye test going on, according to the city official, who responded about the viral image. Even so, that's not going to stop people online from getting the jokes off about.
Right. Man.
So apparently they think the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on a half shelf, you know. Okay, so, and finally we have one last story. I've seen this story a bunch of places in pictures and videos of this, Mike.
This story broke today.
Oh, okay. I've seen it all weekend.
Oh, it was the weekend?
I've seen the actual video of this.
This happened last month. Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike.
I have this one from the Daily Mail. Florida man. We had to close the show with the Florida man.
Florida man
jumped into a pond to save his dog from an alligator.
Oh, I saw the video on that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the video here. The link is on the Squares Roundtable Facebook page, Ivan. Check it out, my friend. It says the adrenaline kicked in when his reptile shot out of the water like a missile. Richard Wilbanks, age 74, was walking his 3-month-old Cavalier King Cocker Spaniel named Gunner, near the Esteros home last month when the daring save occurred. The alligator just came out from under the water like a missile, grabbed Gunner, and went right back in the water with him. He told Good Morning America. It all happened so fast. It was just a reaction and adrenaline. The heart-pounding footage was shared to all social media this week, where one clip shared to Twitter collected 11 million views in 24 hours. In the video, Gunner can be heard yelping and barking as Richard grunts and struggles with getting the alligator's jaws off the dog. A brutal fight between the alligator and Wilbanks, who has a cigar in his mouth, ensues, with the man finally freeing the dog.
Not losing the cigar.
Yeah. Getting clear out of danger, Gunner runs out of the yard. Wilbanks and the alligator continue scrapping in the water. And pictures are all... The dog can be heard yelping and barking. Eventually, Wilbanks throws the alligator over a fence. He manages to keep his cigar firmly in place throughout the entire scuffle. The Wilbanks told Good Morning America that Gunner suffered a single puncture wound and spent 2 nights at the veterinarian. Oh, he's a cute little puppy.
Literally lucky dog.
Yeah.
If you live in Florida, why would you ever go anywhere close to near where the water is?
We said
unless it looks like a puddle.
He's walking by his home, and there's a pond there, and this gator, like I said, just came out of nowhere and grabbed the dog and pulled him under.
You gotta assume, like, if you live in Florida, you gotta just assume that, like, anything that isn't like a puddle has a gator in it.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, you gotta assume that at this point, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, down in Florida, yeah.
That's what I mean.
Richard's hands suffered injuries from the gator's mouth, so he underwent treatment and received tetanus shots. His wounds have now healed.
Amazing. That's love.
Yeah. Florida officials have reiterated that residents living near water should be careful.
No, really?
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord. All right, I think that's all we got this. Wow, we had a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We had a lot right before Thanksgiving, right for Thanksgiving week.
Yes.
We had a lot of crazy. I have a feeling next week's going to be slow.
Celebrities, sports, dick jokes, and Florida Man. We got the whole package here. The whole Thanksgiving turkey dinner.
And sheep quotes.
All the trimmings.
Wow.
Even stuff about what dogs pooping like a pattern and shit and all kinds of stuff this week. I mean, we got everything this week.
That's right.
Yep, we did. And of course,
White Castle, In-N-Out Burger.
For Christmas, it's just in time for Christmas. Buy a cockfight package.
Everything your heart could desire. We're on Instagram and Twitter. Check us out. Follow the Iron Sheik on Twitter, of course, too. He's awesome. He'll tell you to go fuck yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All these stories can be seen.
To tell our show to go fuck herself.
Yes. All these stories are on our Facebook page. You can see them there. The link will be in the description on YouTube and, of course, all our podcast hosting platforms as well. Google, Apple, Spotify, Anchor, and, of course, email us at sotrtpodcast@gmail.com. Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll catch you next time, y'all.
Have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
They already had it.
Oh.
Yeah. And
okay.
I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, you dumb son of a bitch. Go fuck yourself, jabroni.
Have a fucking good Black Friday, I guess. I don't know. Shit.